I'm a rich man, but I'm working towards becoming a wealthy man. A rich person is one with a lot of valuable possessions and assets, just like I do. But we equally have a lot of liabilities. A wealthy person is a person who has got a lot, all that I have, but with no liability at all. If a rich person can remove liabilities from his assets, then he becomes a wealthy person. Riches can be measured from the amount of assets you own. Wealth is measured from time. How long can you survive without working? That's the difference. Rich people create jobs, wealthy people create systems. Wealthy people deposit money in banks as fixed deposits for the rich to borrow and start businesses. Actually, to some extent, the rich work for the wealthy. Just like on the other part of the coin, poor people in large numbers, because they're afraid of taking risks and challenges, they save their money with banks in small quantities, but then the rich person goes, gets it from banks and borrows it in collective amounts to start employment. Rich people in most cases use poor people's money to actually start investment because they look at it as capital, whereas the poor people look at it as savings. So that is the difference between rich, poor, and wealthy. So I'm also working towards becoming wealthy. So at this particular moment, I can comfortably say I am a rich man. Maybe if you have some questions for me. When it comes to agro-processing and additional value, it is one of the businesses I'm moving in at a large scale. I can comfortably tell you that I'm going to risk whatever I've got into agro-processing and additional value, just for one reason. All I've done in the past was for individual success. I want to do something that not only grows my economic empire, but equally creates a positive change in my society. When I look at Uganda today, I was telling you from an individual point of view that a person should use his reasoning capacity to draw projections and plans. You should, self-identification. You should find your strength and weakness and build on that to draw projection to see a way you can move forward towards success through thinking progressively. The same applies to Uganda as a nation. When I look at Uganda today, our point of strength is actually the good fertile soils, the good climate, and young energetic generation, a young energetic population. When you put these three together, through agro-processing and additional value, we can change the dynamics of this country. Because currently,